So Linnette has been with us since inception, right? You were at the original, yes, the first presentation where we had this room full. We thought it was full of professional business people, and the people that rose above all of those people are people like Linnette, right? And it has not been easy. It has not been easy. So if we look at Linnette's business, she's currently ranked 7. She's going to go to rank 8 at the end of this month, right, when we reconcile everything. Her channel value is sitting at over 16,000 a month. 6 of your points are open in a business that has 19 points in her channel. We've got nearly 2,000 product owners in your business, and to date, you've earned nearly 140,000 Rand from this business. All right, so it sounds shiny on the outside, right? Yeah. Sounds so easy. Linnette, you must be just brilliant at what you do. Things have been easy for you. Everything that you do just turns to gold.
No.
Okay. So I know Linnette's story intimately because we often have meetings with our wealth engineers. Our doors are always open. We're always happy to help wealth engineers. And so Linnette would come to us, especially through 2017, and go, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Because Linnette spent an entire year at rank 3. An entire year, didn't budge. In 1 year, she went from 1 to 3. In 2017, stayed at 3. And then 2018, went 3 to rank 8. Right? Suddenly the floodgates opened. I often think of the business as this thick wall. It's a thick wall. You don't know how thick it is. And you've got to just keep, like a coal miner, right? Mm-hmm. That's where the hard work comes in. Mm-hmm. You just got to keep at it, and you don't know when that wall's going to break. If you give up, you could be giving up 1 inch away from the back of that wall. And give up is not in Linnette's vocabulary, right? So let's touch on a little bit about how that felt. I'm always amazed by your tenacity. I am. When we first met Linnette, she said, if it kills me, I'm going to make a success out of this business. And I hear that a lot from I'm sure some of you will come up to me afterwards, brand new, and say, I'm going to make this business work. We hear it all the time, right? And so perhaps I brushed it off and go, okay. But she has. Didn't give up. Didn't give up through 2017. So tell us a little bit of that experience, because I think you also went through a little bit of baptism of fire, perhaps similar to what Casper went through. Explain to us where that determination comes from. Why are you so determined?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Rob, for me, I made a decision, and once I make a decision, I keep to it. That is one of my traits, and I do not go easily for something new. But once I join, I will keep up to the end. I don't give up. And that is what I saw this opportunity. I saw what it can do for me. That it didn't realize, as I planned it for the first year, it didn't matter. I knew that if I just keep on keeping on, I will reach the top.
That's amazing belief to have, right? That's what we call faith.
Yes.
Right? When it's not in front of you, but you believe anyway. And it's stood you in such good stead, because through 2017, nothing happened. I mean, an entire year of just kind of being, it must have felt like you were stuck in the mud, right? You were trying everything, I remember, to try and get your business moving. And then suddenly you started having people that were working with you. You were introducing people more regularly, and it was great. But I want to know more. We spoke about a little bit earlier where that tenacity came from when you were talking about hard work, and you said, you guys don't know what hard work is. What is hard work to you?
Rob, I believe I will challenge Brendan that he never done any hard work in his life. Because if you're sitting in a desk, you're not doing hard work. Physical labor, that is what is hard work. I believe that DuPont is easy. It's much, much, much easier than running an art studio. Where I get up in the morning at 3 o'clock, I drive all the way to Irene to put up a craft stall at the Irene Craft Market, to get some money because my husband was retrenched in 1998 and he couldn't find a job. We needed an income, but we were always too scared to just focus on Dew Point because we just didn't trust it. And then in last year in July, we decided that if this is the kind of income we can generate with a really part-time basis, then what will be the result if we put in more effort? Now, unfortunately, then something bad happened to me and it almost knocked me to the ground. But I decided this is not going to kill me. I will make a plan, and I did. And the results now, putting in more effort. Dew Point is my priority. If somebody asks me anything, I will put it down and do Dew Point first. Then the decision is very easy. If you have to choose between anything, you can either choose Dew Point or anything else. The other things we were doing were not making us money. And I know there are millions and millions of people in similar situations that we are. My husband is retired. They retrenched 4 out of 4 in one family, in our family. So there was no other hope. We need to do something. Unfortunately, you cannot live on a state pension. You need to get an income. And here is the opportunity that everybody can do. It doesn't matter how old you are. I can do it until I'm always say I want to get to 127. And I'm serious if I say I can do it until the day D-Day. It doesn't matter. It is simple to do. It's easy to do. But the tough part come in keep on keeping on, because there's a lot of things that's going wrong. Doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. The thing that matters is your belief system. Now, belief is the thing to see things you don't see, and you really believe. That is, I believe that Dew Point is the answer in South Africa to all our problems. I don't care who you are and what you are earning. This is a business. It's real. It's magic. But most people do not see it like that. They do not trust it. They think as we didn't trust it enough to put in full effort. And that's the reason why I'm battling. But I'm not battling anymore. I think I've done quite well. Thank you.
I think you've had an amazing year. It's been awesome to watch. I mean, you know, we used to often say in the back room, we've got these wealth engineers that we can see are trying so hard and they're going through difficult circumstances. And we hope and pray that those are the wealth engineers that come out on top, that don't give up. And you are certainly one of those wealth engineers that did not give up, that will refuse to give up. Till the day you die, you will, I think the day Linnette dies, she'll have signed up someone that morning into a Dew Point channel.
Excuse me, Rob. Frikkie always joke that he said they must be, when he dies, they must make sure there's no Dew Point presentation, otherwise there will be a problem.
You're going to miss his funeral. Remember, priorities. Dew Point's at top. Sorry, Frikkie. Exactly. And I love how you have decided that circumstance will not define who you are and where you're going. Because that's something that people allow themselves to get pushed over too easily by your circumstances. Yes, people are going through difficulties, but you can't sit there and just blame the circumstance, right? We can blame, in this country, there are 100 things to blame, right? It's easy for anyone to blame, but the moment you decide that you're going to have belief in something that perhaps doesn't even present what you're looking for immediately, but the moment you have that belief, the priority comes after that, right? Because then suddenly you prioritize, and anything that we decide to focus on, you can be successful at. It just requires that focus. So this is so early days for you, Linnette. You're going to rank 8 this month, rank 9, right? I already said to these guys, they can smell the sea breeze in Mauritius. They're so close to rank 9. What is that going to feel like for you when you're sitting on the beach? Maybe you'll sign up the waiter at the Mauritius resort. Who knows what will happen? But it'll really be a time to reflect on that endurance that you've shown. How will that feel?
It will be wonderful. You know, it will make me believe that I can really achieve my dream. I know I can do it. I really know in my heart, I know I can do it. And there's nobody else who can tell it to me. It's only me, myself. I know I can do it. I don't care who says no. I don't care who joins. I don't care who pays and who do not pay. I'm sad for them because they are missing out on the best opportunity ever. I believe that I am offering people a gift, the gift of true financial freedom. But whether they accept my gift or not is totally up to them. Even if they do accept my gift and they abuse it by not using it, it's still up to them. I will still go on.
So what does that look like for you? We've discussed it in the past, but when you say, I'm going to make it, I'm going to do it, what is that exactly? Is there a finish line for you somewhere along the line? And what happens after you've achieved what you
Rob,
set out to do?
I don't think there's a finish line because I love DuPont so much that this is my life. This is really what I want to do. I like, I've been involved in charity all my life. I always did projects to help people to get money. Now I teach them to fish instead of giving them money. And that makes me feel very, very good. Well, if strangers come to me and say, thank you for what you're doing to me or for me, then I believe that is the way.
That's a reward in that.
Yeah, that is my reward in this business.
Well, that's what our business is all about, right? It's about the ability, like you say, a gift that you give to people. They'll use it any way they like, but at the end of the day, you will have impacted. By the time you rank 9, Linnette will have 1,000 people in her business, of which a lot of people you would have impacted. So I think that is so rewarding in itself. Okay, Linnette, so next time we have you up, what rank are you going to be?
Well, I'm bargaining to have rank 10 before the end of the year.
Okay. What about rank 11?
That is set for January, February next year.
It's just one rank a month. That's what we're talking about. One rank a month. Well, we're very excited to see all this prosperity start falling into your lap. It's well deserved, and good luck.
Thank you, Rob.
Thanks, Linnette.